Yes, we did our show with Billy Joseph Jr. December 1st, and we are back today. It is Wednesday, December 3rd, and welcome to an all new episode of Style by Stevie, YouTube edition. I would typically be on the gram, but we are testing this out here on YouTube. And you guys can go back and check out the replay here on YouTube as well. So make sure that you also hit that link, make sure that you subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified when all of my lives are uploaded to my channel. So we are back with Eugene. So how have you been? It's been a minute since we chatted.
I've been great, and you looking good. I like the look. I like your
Thank
hair.
you for perfect for the holidays. I'm feeling festive. I was telling Billy Monday that I turn into an 8-year-old kid all over again because the Christmas holiday is here. And it just brings something out of you. You feel lively, you feel festive. And I
Mhm.
showed off my little decorations my mom got me. So just a little something, not too
Mhm.
much.
And you wear my favorite color, blue. That's my favorite color. I love that color. Yes.
Yes, and we got some purple. So shout
Huh?
outs to Melanie for the beat, for making sure that the beauty, the glam, everything is together. And we are back. So, oh my goodness. Yes. Shout outs to my amazing colleague. I speak so much about him and he just popped right up.
Aw.
Bubs to God, Fashion Dolls. Make sure y'all head on over and subscribe to his channel. And I always talk about him in every single interview. It's been press week for me. You guys know that 2025, this is the last month in this year, 2025. And then next month, next year, is 2026. So my 20th season, which will return January 1st, 2026. And I already told you who the first guest was. It's Durant Searcy, and I just did an called The Sit Down with Circe. And that is one of the most watched interviews. Thank you all for going back and checking it out. Thank y'all so much for your love and support. And I also did Faith is the Substance. So it's been press run for me this week. But Eugene, what have you been up to since our last conversation?
Yeah, I think we excuse me, our last comment was like April. So I did three
Yeah.
films in the summer of 2025. So that's like my highlight. So well, first of all, my film that I shot in 2023, Revenge Served Cold, as of August 18th, it has been on Tubi. It's on Tubi. It's now streaming on Tubi as of August 18th. I shot Revenge Served Cold 2 in May and June. That should be on Tubi on New Year's Day. And then I shot the L Word, which is like my first lead role. It's not to be confused with the L Word that came on Showtime. It's a totally different,
Yes.
little more sad tone film, but it very heavy. But I shot that right after I shot Revenge Served Cold 2. That should be out sometime next year. I don't have a date for that. And then my third one is called Right Where You Belong. I shot that on August 10th, and we premiered it on October 18th, which is my birthday weekend. So that closed out my birthday weekend. So I had a premiere for Right Where You Belong. Uh, Somewhat small role in it, but it was a comic relief. It was really great to be a comic relief in a horror film. And shouts out to the director. His name is Young Blaze. He's amazing. He started out in music, but he edited everything like within a week's time. Like that's how he just goes and he edits and gets it done real quick, and it's good high quality work. So that premiered on October 18th. And that's pretty much I'm about to start taking some more classes on the 7th, so this Sunday. I'll be taking classes with Marcus Carruthers, who's a director out of Chicago. He's known for City of Vultures. I believe there's four of them. They're y- on Tubi right now. He is doing a film. He's doing a series called Bafia. I was an extra in it, but I saw the premiere of it. One of the premieres he did in Gary, Indiana last night. Is an amazing film, amazing series. And so I'll be working with him and doing classes with him. So shouts out to Marcus Carruthers. That's pretty much it. And I'm just trying to stay warm because we had some snow on Saturday.
Yes. And yesterday
How's
we
the
got
weather
our
out there?
in the Carolinas, we got a lot of rain. and
Okay.
it was freezing cold. And I was ripping and running before we came on for our interview. So I was keeping Eugene updated throughout the day. My mom was sick, and
Mm,
I had to make sure that she was good. She was throwing up. And then I
mm,
had to make sure the clothes were hung up. I mean, ripping and running all throughout this day. I don't know. And I know a lot of you ask me, how do you do it? Balance, y'all. I'm only one person, and I'm literally, you know how at the circus they have the juggler who juggles all of the balls. That is me right now. So I had to make sure that my mom is good, make sure that she got a ginger ale or something. There's a little stomach bug, a little cold. Could be a sinus infection, but sending
mm.
much love to my mom if you can in the comments. And I
Much
see my
love.
brother K2. I spoke with K Tooks on the phone yesterday, and K Tooks, I want to say thank you so much for that conversation that we had because it was not the best of days. You guys know when the holidays come around, you have your up days and then you have your down days. And yesterday for me, it was a little bit down days. It's a little
Mm.
seasonal depression. So,
Okay.
yes, K Tooks broke me out of it, out of a funk. If not K Tooks, what I did after I got off the phone with K Tooks, I went back and I watched my the lives that I did with my colleagues. Shout outs to Alvin Tit for Tat, this and that. Make sure you head on over and subscribe to his channel. And my other colleague who's here, Bubs the God. Um, Bubs always gives me a laugh. And I'm pretty sure Eugene has seen, you guys have seen the clips floating around where we're all on the panel and
Mhm.
Bubs breaks me. And I'm gonna tell you how he broke me. um, well, we were having a serious discussion and I was trying to land a plane. You know how I always try to prove a point, and Bubs comes in with these. I don't what kind of context for horror film. I'm not sure what you call them specifically, but
Mm.
he was doing something. He was doing a project, and he came in and glared right into the camera. How I'm glaring at Eugene right now, and
Mm.
no lie, and it broke me, corrupted me, and I was like, God damn, I can't even focus right now because he broke me. It was so funny. So you guys see the clip. It's on Instagram. But speaking of Christmas holidays and fun, we'll get into what you have planned for Christmas. But how was your Thanksgiving? It's been a minute since we chatted about it.
Thanksgiving was pretty good. I spent the time. Well, first I went to go visit my aunt in rehab because she had broke her leg. So, I actually
Oh,
surprised her. I surprised her because she told me like some days prior that she was in there, and I said, okay, I'm gonna come see you as soon as I can. And so then, without letting her know, I just popped up at the rehab center and come up with my a few of my cousins were there, and it was nice to see them and chat with them. And then I spent an hour there. Then I went over my mom's house, and she cooked dinner. We had like little cocktails and talked and catch and caught up and everything. After that, I went over to my friend's house with my friend from college, and we talked, and so it was pretty chill. I didn't do anything, and then I had people come over. My best friend and my godson came over to my house the next day. I made gumbo. My mom liked it a lot, so she's like, "You're gonna make it." That was my first time making gumbo, and she was like, "Well, you gotta make it again for New Year's." So I made gumbo, and I also made chicken tortilla soup that weekend. That was my first time making that in the crock pot. So I've been experimenting, and then I know it was good because my godson he ate it and didn't even move off the table because you know he be running amok because he's 4. Like he'll waste it and then he'll run around the table with his tablet, but no, he sat still and watched his tablet at the table and ate that soup. So I think I can cook a little bit. So yeah.
tapping into that. My mom really didn't do a whole lot this year. Yeah, I
Mm.
know I said the macaroni was my specialty. I wanted to make the macaroni. I'm just like, no, I'm too tired. I got to take care of you. I got to do the show and stuff. So I didn't do my macaroni this year. But
Oh,
what we did was something different than what we traditionally do. And that is, you know how we have DoorDash, but instead it's Family Dash. So
oh.
each family member went to a house. Everybody cooked in their house, and we had to go and get plates and bring plates to each other. My aunt bought this big turkey, and we had to break the bird down. It was heavy as hell.
Oh my God.
So even with that, my brother got some, my grandmother got some. We just making sure that my grandmother eat because my we traditionally would do Thanksgiving at my grandmother's house or we would do
Mm,
like a potluck where we would all come together and just bring it. And my cousin, shout outs to my cousin Yvonne, she would make her peach cobbler. My
mm,
aunt would make her banana pudding. So everybody has their dish that they specialize in. And for me, I just started doing the macaroni. My sister, may God rest her soul, she puts
mm.
bacon. Her secret was she would use bacon in her macaroni. Haven't gotten there yet to start
Okay.
adding the little bacon bits. She hadn't really left that recipe with me. May God rest my sister's soul, but it would be so delicious.
Oh
So
yeah, I've had bacon.
again,
I've had bacon in my macaroni. Only at Applebee's though. They got this like four cheese mac with the honey chicken strips. I've
oh,
had it. You had that before? No.
it
It's
tastes so good. Macaroni and bacon. If you ain't eating macaroni and bacon, you don't know what you own. You are still sleeping because it tastes so delicious. Like, I mean, Patty LaBelle, she does seafood, like a seafood and macaroni with hers.
I
But
like that.
different ways you can do it. It's delicious. So trust me, you guys won't miss it. And there's so many uh platforms that you can follow that give you desserts. And I know K Tooks will send me all of these different recipes, and I'm like, where did you find this? These drink recipes and things. So you're always wanting to expand and try new things. What else did we have? We had turkey. I know my brother got some of it. My mom made perlo rice, and it was a big pot of perlo rice. And thank God for the cold because the house was warm and the food would have went bad. So we sat it out on the porch, and it was fun. You know how you a restaurant outdoors, how you could eat outdoors. Well, we
Mhm.
literally have on our porch, the pots and everything, and you can go dip out the pot and get whatever you want. Me and my mom. So yeah, it was pretty fun. Overall, I don't think we really have any more leftovers because that's the thing, it's the leftovers. And some people, I
Mhm.
don't know how long they keep their leftovers, but I know we got maybe a few pieces of turkey left, not a whole lot. But I know my mom used the gravy from the turkey and she put it in the rice. So many different recipes that you can choose from. But
Mm.
that was our holiday plans for the both of us. We're talking about food here. What did you
Yeah.
guys do? You guys can sound off in the comments. Now, Christmas, Eugene, what are you looking forward to for Christmas? Because I've already started my gift wrapping and putting people's gifts away yesterday. I was on the phone with K Tooks when I was doing it, and he just like, sis, you always doing something. I said I had to work on my vision board, and you guys can go and check that out in my
Mm.
stories for 2026, my vision board, everything that I'm working on and want to manifest into the new year. But I also was working on Christmas gifts as well too. Like I said, I was in a funk, and when I'm in a funk, the best thing to do is create and put things together. So, what are you looking forward to for the Christmas holidays?
I'm looking forward to possibly visiting one of my other aunts. She usually had does Christmas. She was living in a town called Rockford, but I've heard that she moved, so she's in her and my cousin, her son. They live like 4 blocks from each other now in DeKalb. And, he's a police officer in DeKalb County, so I'm hoping that she's gonna have Thanksgiving, no, I'm sorry, Christmas at her new place, so I would definitely go there. It's actually closer because the other drive was like 2.5 hours. This is gonna be probably like an hour and a half. So hopefully that. If not, I'll just stay at home with my mom. I'm trying to think of like different recipes to learn because I'm learning how to cook like new recipes. So maybe cook if I have to stay home, I'm gonna maybe cook for me and my mom. I have a couple of I'm still trying to get the gifts gathered for my like niece and nephew. I did get him like a night light with the little where you turn on the little stars that go around the room. So I got that for my nephew. I'm still thinking about what to get for my niece. I'm gonna see what she wants because she has a concert on Monday, so I'm gonna see what she will like. Get that for her. Still preparing gifts for my two godsons. And then for myself, I'm getting me a laptop because my godson broke the laptop in May. So I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that because I want to start writing again. So I'm hoping to maybe start writing around the holidays. I got a couple of concepts.
Get into it. And that's
Mhm.
something that I also put on my vision board was writing, filing, getting things together. Of course, hosting Style by Stevie, doing this. Of course, that's not going anywhere. But I
Right.
would also like to stuff behind the lens as well too, like my brother K Tooks, and another shout out. I keep picking on him. I know he's here. He's doing something. Bubs, and then
Mhm.
shout outs to my other colleague Conscience and Alvin as well too. How they write, how they put their lives together. I would love to because I've been asked to be on people's panels and give my commentary on things. So that's something that you can see me do a whole lot more, other than being in the dollhouse and giving you guys the topics every single day or deep engaging conversations. It's always great to step outside of your comfort zone. Well, I was just like, no, 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 I don't want to collab. I don't want to talk. I don't want to do nothing with nobody. Now I'm ready. I'm ready. So more panels is what you probably could expect with my
Mhm.
colleagues, Bubs, Alvin. Maybe you could see me on Conscious TV. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Of course, writing for Original Magazine UK, which reminds me, after this, I got to get started on the winter fashion article. So brainstorming ideas. New fashions have arrived today for season 20 and I have to go and try those on hopefully tomorrow. But
And
it's
you
a
say you're
lot.
writing for a magazine? You're
Yes,
writing.
original magazine UK. Yes, and what I love about it, Eugene, is that I'm in the fashion column, but there's so many other columns of the magazine as well too. Like shout outs to Andrea. Andrea does health and beauty. You have Lijan who specializes in acting. You have Mike Galindo who also specializes in acting. Everybody has their column, so it's not just like I wish it was like Vogue. And then I did this in my interview with Faith. I said, who knows? I could be on the cover of Vogue. I could be in Vogue magazine. Who knows?
You're
So
gonna see
that's
that
something
in
that I'm
YouTube.
manifesting because I
Mhm.
put in Vogue on my vision board. If you go and check it out in the store, because I'm always changing up my styles. I don't like to stay the same, and I'm manifesting it. So it could happen. Who knows? Because my boss lady, shout outs to Mickey Solar, she random. I don't know what she does, whether she flips a coin or picks a name out of a hat. That's another way to give gifts as well too. By the way, side note for anybody, just like I don't know who to get for. What if I pick a name for a person, what do I get them? Pick their brain a little bit.
Mm.
Find out what they like. We'll talk
Yeah.
about gift giving later and Eugene's suggestions on gift giving. We'll get into that. But writing,
Mm.
we just wanted to touch on that. I went off on a tangent. But yeah, since we're talking about Christmas and gift giving ideas. Eugene, what suggestions will you have? Because you said you were going to visit your aunt. Uh, how would you pick her brain? I know she's probably not watching to find out what she likes.
Well, I asked her a few years ago. It's just she likes like different perfumes. So I
That's
have to
nice.
ask like her sons what exact perfume she likes because it's been a while since we talked about it. But she likes perfumes, and women in her age bracket they love the Bath and Body Works, so they like Japanese
Hello.
Japanese Blossom, and my mom used to love that. So she likes different scents from Bath and Body Works. So I would definitely get her that. As far as these kids these days between 11 and 18, all they want is money. So my niece is 11, so she's gonna like love money, but I'm gonna pick her brain. But like when it comes to women, it's like lately the women I know they love like different perfumes and body butters. Now, as far as like the guys, I like my father and a couple of my cousins, I would definitely recommend the body butter I'm using right now is called Crown Skin. And they've been advertising it on Facebook. So there's 5 different scents. So I'm doing Crown Skin King right now, and I'm just about out. Since I'm just about out, because it's been like over a month, I just ordered Prince. So there's King, there's Prince, there is Monarch, Reign, and then the new one is Empire. So I'm gonna try all 5, but I recommend King. And the way people react to it, they react just like the commercial does. Cause I'll put it on and I'll go to work, and then my female coworkers, they be like, "You smell good." Like I'm closer, so it really works, y'all. Like women do love the smell, And so far, Crown Skin King is like the best one. So I recommend that. I'm plugging the hell out of them because they're amazing. Only on the first one, but I'm trying all five. So I'm waiting on Prince to come in the mail right now. So
All right, for the fellas, there you go. And I would also suggest, like, for women, yes, we love a fragrance, but
hmm
Ulta, Ulta has been doing their so Ulta is the best place to go. Support this brand that Eugene just mentioned locally. Make sure you're supporting local businesses as well too for Christmas because they've got deals and offers. Hypnotic Skincare, who I just recently had on not too long ago, she has a lot of offers going on as well too, and Feed the Block ATL. So you can get involved in your community and you can purchase some good body care. Black owned. So make sure you support the brand Eugene mentioned and also my girl
yeah.
Chastity Solomon, Hypnotic Skincare as well locally. So you can still shop at Ulta and you can still, I know I've got a big order from Victoria's Secret coming.
Mhm.
So I can't even do candle day at Bath and Body Works. That is out of the window. And thank God I stocked up in advance. I did the 1095 sale. I do want the candle day candle from Bath and Body Works, which I
Oh,
don't know what it smells, but it is beautiful. The candle is very, very beautiful. And I was like,
you can't go.
okay,
I recommend candles. More into those for the past 4 years since I've been living here. So different candles, different scents. Right now I have one that I really like in my bedroom called Island Sangria. It smells so good. And it just sounds beautiful. So then there's like a midnight trail one I have. It's like purple, bluish. Very that's good for like for the fellas, but for girls and guys, yeah, Island Sangria is amazing. So you can't go wrong with candles
absolutely.
because my aunt, the one who injured herself when I first moved here, she gave me like a salted caramel one, and it smelled like caramel cake, like melted caramel. That was amazing. So you can't go wrong with
Yes,
candles.
at
Mm.
all. Stock up. I'm telling you. Bath and Body Works 9.95 and Cyber Monday it was a lot of the I can't even off the back of my hand count how many emails I got about Cyber Monday from Victoria's Secret to Ulta to Bath and Body Works. I mean it was so many. And thank the Lord. So I'm waiting on my Victoria's Secret with the sale going on. It's a lot of fragrances out here that are on sale. So make sure
What's your
that you
favorite
and
candle?
then for my
What's your favorite
favorite
candle?
candle, what am I burning right now? Mary Cookie is one of my favorites from Bath and Body Works. But
Mary's
right
cookie.
now I have Cozy Christmas Cottage. Let me see the jar. Yes, Cozy Winter Cottage, and that's
Oh.
Bath and Body Works. And I love the amber in it. I love like an amber scent, and I was saying this even with the rinds. I like
Mm.
things that are gourmand as well too. So if you are a gourmand lover like myself, mahogany vanilla is a great one, and it smells just like a men's cologne. So it's and I would say it's unisex. So when you instantly smell it, Touch of Gold is another one as well too. I sprayed it. Well, my mom sprayed it. I don't know how certain things will last on her, and then when I put them on, I have to go back in and reapply it. And
Mm.
I think it was the singer Fantasia. Shout outs to her. Fantasia, she says she sprays all over. Kelly, she went on Kelly Clarkson, and Kelly said, "Oh my God, you smell so good." So you have to make sure you spray enough. And I know with Touch of Gold for me, that's a great scent for a lady. So you have that one, and then there's a new one called A Toast to You.
A
I didn't review
toasty?
that one on purpose. Yes,
Mm.
I didn't review that one on purpose. I'm gonna tell
Mm.
y'all why. I'm 31, and if you are a woman of a particular age, my mom is in her I want to live and be able to do season 30 and season 21. So I'm gonna just say she's in her 20s. And
Mm. Mhm.
if you are a woman of a certain age, then that is for you. It is not for me. I got it because of the name, and then when I smelt it, I didn't really like it all that hot. But she put it on, and it smells amazing on her. So I'm like,
Mm.
how does Touch of Gold last on you all day? As you're walking out the door, and on me, I have to keep going back and reapplying it. So make sure you get a fragrance that sticks with the person and find out their personality. Like I pick fragrances that go along with my personality. You know, one minute, I like seductive and mysterious, and then the next I go for fun and playful, and then the next I go for, let's see, dangerous, beautiful, striking. So when I think of dangerous, beautiful, and striking, I think of YSL, Black Opium, and it's
Mm.
sultry. It's a great scent. Um, or Armani Code for women, for my ladies out there. And what would I like to smell on a man? Club Ralph Lauren is a great one. You
Oh,
can't go
you
wrong
can't
with
go
the
wrong with
classic
Ralph Lauren or
Ralph
John
Lauren.
Paul Gaultier.
Yes. Oh, and thank you for that, Eugene. They have one called Divine for women, and what's her name from Blackish? She was the face of it. The bottle is so beautiful. Of course, it's they got that woman silhouette, but it's like the bottle is wearing a choker, a piece of jewelry around its neck. It's very beautiful. It's called Gaultier Divine, and they made Yara Shahidi. That's her name. I was drawing a blank.
Hmm.
She's the
Yeah.
face of it. So check it out. It smells good. And I get my samples from Macy. So I'm always sampling different fragrances and figuring out, okay, what's going to be my scent layering combo. So that's another thing. But we'll get into that later. But we're talking about gift giving, matching up to someone's personality. Um, for my gamers out there, I know I have a nephew who is well off 2 years old, and he is a big Mickey Mouse lover. So me and my
Mm.
mom already took care of him. He's squared away. We don't really have any babies. Everybody's grown up, like you said, Eugene. They go into money or either video games or technology. Now, there's a lot of technology roaming around. I hear there's a lot of new computers. There's a lot of new phones. So just make sure you're, being on the up and up as to what's coming out as for that. Gift cards are a thing as well too. Now, I
Yeah.
would get a person a gift, and maybe add a gift card, or what I do is I sometimes like for Mother's Day, you'll see me put together a basket, and I'm gonna have to start documenting that so y'all can see it in my Instagram stories. But last year for Mother's Day, I did my mom and my grandmother a big basket of just beauty items, like your for my mom, the jade roller, um, face cream, face wash, eye cream, all of those things that a woman would keep in her expense for self care when she's pampering on herself. So that's what I did for my grandmother. It was mostly hair things. Like my grandmother likes ponytail holders, scrunchies. So just be fun with it. Add a little bit of everything, a little bit of this, soaps, body lotions, fragrance mist, sanitizers, all of those things, you can put it in your basket. And that's what I would do.
Hmm.
And that's what I did for my aunt's present, which I'm looking at right now. I'm not going to pull it out because I know they're probably watching. So they won't get their stuff until Christmas. So we're going to have to do the gift exchange. That's fun. But those are just a few suggestions that I would suggest for anybody who's figuring out what do I get this person. My mom is always shopping for me, so she knows I like purple. And I also like blue well too and silver. So she will get things that are purple and match it up. Now for my 31st birthday, she surprised me with uh I'm looking at it right now. And I'm gonna show it to y'all
And your birthday was
because I
on
don't like to
Halloween,
reveal.
right?
Yes.
A happy
She
belated
bought me
birthday.
this for my birthday.
That is nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, mine was on the
Yes.
16th,
And
so yeah.
oh my goodness. My mom bought me this. And what I did was I put all my makeup in it. It's a makeup holder, a makeup case. And I love this so much because I can fit a little bit of everything in there. My fragrance is in there as well too. Another good fragrance suggestion, Gorgeous by Michael Kors. So you
Mhm.
guys can go and check that one out for my ladies out there. It's a very sexy scent. If you are a vanilla lover like myself, then that is for you. So just a few suggestions to shop for the woman in your life. Now, if you got like my dad, like I said, my dad, and I've talked about it on the show, that's a Marine vet. So he's very masculine. I would say get a tool case, maybe a gift card to Lowe's or
Mhm.
someplace where they sell hardware. Um, Not hard to please. My brother is the same way, very masculine. Um, I would get him maybe a t-shirt, maybe some tank tops or something like that, or maybe a pair of pants. That'll be nice. Um, and he's into music, so give him a gift card somewhere to go get some music. Vinyls are a thing. Those are just a few suggestions. But he doesn't collect vinyls. I know my dad has vinyls out there in the living area, and it's Harold Melvin and the Blues. But that's music. We'll talk about that later.
Oh
But those
yeah.
are just a few gift suggestions that you can shop for the loved ones in your life or what you can get them. Now, we're going to get into some holiday trivia. I'm going to test
Okay.
y'all's knowledge, Christmas knowledge, all right? Fashion dolls, and for my viewers out here watching in the YouTube verse here, because we're doing it here on YouTube. All right, we're going to get into some holiday trivia since we're in the Christmas holiday spirit with Eugene, all right?
Okay.
So let's do it.
I'm gonna try
All
my
right.
best.
What does what does the X in Xmas stand for?
I thought it was Christmas. I don't know. I thought it was short
Christ.
for Christmas.
I'm gonna give you a point for that. Christ.
Okay.
And it's from the Greek word chi. Yes, CHI.
Okay.
So a little bit of that. All right. The next one. We just talked about food. Before turkey was common, what meat was often served at Christmas in England?
In England, I have no idea. Like, oh my god, I just know turkey and ham. I don't know what else. What?
We're gonna skip that one. Okay, the next one is what plants berries are often white and traditionally hung on doorways?
You said berries.
What plants berries are often white and traditionally hung on doorways?
Oh my god, I don't know this stuff. I don't. I guess I'm not into the Christmas as I thought I would. I have no idea. Like,
Okay, I'll give you a hint. Should I give Eugene a hint? Fashion dolls, y'all sound off
yeah,
in the comments, but I'm about to give Eugene a
say
hint.
yes,
Um,
y'all.
you see them dangle it over their heads when they are trying to kiss someone.
The mistletoes. So it's like
That's
cherries or
it. Mistletoe. Yes.
okay, okay.
All right. What holiday drink is also called milk punch?
Eggnog? No,
What was it? You went out for a second.
eggnog.
Correct. Yes.
Oh, oh, I don't like eggnog, but yeah.
I Let me tell you all a little secret though, since we talk about eggnog. They
Okay.
make eggnog ice cream, y'all. And I tried it. I could not finish it all. It was so delicious. But then I had to just throw it out. I'm like, okay, in the refrigerator, it's just collecting space, and we had to go and buy some more ice cream. Just traditional vanilla for me. So yes, they make
Like
eggnog
the
ice
local
cream.
grocery stores?
For
Okay.
Christmas. Yep.
Oh, I might
Okay.
try it. I'm scared.
It's of course it's like eggnog to me is almost like a milkshake, but a milkshake is two different things. But
Mhm.
you can add whatever you like to it. If you want something a little extra, then you can add something to it. So
Oh, so you
um
tried it with alcohol in it?
yes, that's what
Okay.
people do. They add something a little extra to it.
Okay. So you like that?
Okay.
It tastes good?
No, I haven't did added anything to mine. I just
Okay.
drink it sweet. I like it's like a milkshake for me.
Okay.
Okay. What is the name of the famous Christmas ballet?
Ballad of this Christmas.
Ballet. Yeah,
Ballet. Nutcracker.
correct. Yes. Oh, goodness. All right. How many towns in America are named Christmas?
Are named Christmas? Okay, I don't know that one. I don't know that one. Ooh.
It's two. You got Christmas, Michigan, and Christmas, Florida.
Oh, no, I would never have guessed that.
Okay, where was Jesus born?
Oh my. Bethlehem. I'm like, I,
That's it. That's
okay,
it.
okay.
Okay. This is easy. This one is easy. How many reindeer does Santa have?
Oh my God, is it seven, eight? Uh,
You got Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, and Rudolph.
I thought that was seemed like that was seven or eight, and I should know that.
It's nine. It's
Oh, I
nine.
was close.
It's
Oh, I was
nine.
close.
Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, and Rudolph. So,
Okay,
yep. Oh, okay. This is a good one. What mischievous character makes pranks from the day after Thanksgiving to Christmas Eve?
makes pranks. Oh,
Okay, I'll give you a hint. It's a Will Ferrell movie. It's a Will Ferrell movie.
oh my God, he's a elf.
The Elf on the Shelf.
Mm, yeah, so I don't know. The most mischievous character I know is the Grinch, and I know it's not the Grinch. So I don't know.
Yes,
I'm
the
not
Elf on the Shelf.
okay.
Okay, what's the shopping day the Monday following Thanksgiving called?
The Monday following Thanksgiving. I'm not sure. I just know Black Friday. I don't know. I never heard of a
You got
Monday.
Black Friday and then there's Cyber Monday. Cyber
Okay.
Monday. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. The last one. In the 12 Days of Christmas song, how many French hens does the true love give?
Three.
Yep. All
Okay.
right.
Okay.
There we go.
I
Fashion
know.
dolls, a
See, I
little
didn't do too.
Christmas.
I didn't do too bad. I thought I did better than I thought because I thought I wasn't gonna get nothing.
No, you did good. You knew them. And for those of you out there, get into a little holiday trivia. Spice it up. If you're having a gathering or Christmas party, do some holiday trivia with your friends. It's always fun. And I'm going to be doing those throughout the week because it is the Christmas holiday season. Now, I can't believe 2025 flew by so fast that we are now in the last month in this year. And then before you know it, 2026 will be here. So before we wrap, Eugene, what are you looking forward to for 2026? And can you believe that we are now in the last month of this year?
Um, I just made 40, so my life is going by so fast. It's like it's like tailspin. Like I blink and it's like it's a new holiday. What I'm looking forward to 2026. I'm just I know we talked about this, or you talked about it in with your other interviews as well. I'm just going to stay on top of mental health. I am going to be seeking a therapist. I just think it's very important, especially being in this type of industry where you get like constant
Yeah.
rejection, you get people not supporting you, especially it's hurtful when it's like people from your immediate family or someone that's close to you that's not supportive. So I think that it's important to speak to a therapist. I just plan on just rearranging and reevaluating, restarting certain aspects. Like I'm gonna start shopping around for a new agent. Just kind of, I guess it's like a reboot. New agent, new headshots. Going back in the gym, so it's pretty much revamping the brand, pretty much staying on top of taking classes, things like that. Just everything creative.
And I'm so glad that you mentioned mental health. Make sure that you guys are surrounding yourself with loved ones. Do not be alone for the Christmas holidays. This is not a time to be alone. I would say to each and every one of us, make sure that you are creating a village. That's also something that I put on my vision board for 2026. And more than ever, did you guys see in New York on I think the L train where they had Thanksgiving dinner, all of the passengers on the train were eating Thanksgiving dinner on the train together. That was community. That was in New York.
Oh, wow.
And I reposted that on Instagram. So y'all go and check that out. And everybody was involved. It was a time to come together more than ever. So if you don't have family, reach out to friends. Reach out to friends and see what they're doing. And if not, you can do a friends Christmas dinner together. It's the time to be together more than ever than to be alone. You don't want to be alone or sad or down. And I know my mom has her days, so it's so crazy how the roles have reversed totally. Where the woman who birthed me and brought me into this world, I'm now having to be a mother to her because my mother's up there in age and I'm having to take care of her. And that's for each and every one of us here that are watching. Parents get up in age, you have to make sure that they're good and they're straight and they have everything that they
Yeah.
need, which is the case a few minutes ago before we came on. Like I said, she was throwing up and I had to help her clean that up. And not only that, but she was cooking. I'm like, you trying to do too many things, and you can't multitask like I can, because I'm young, I'm full of fire and everything, and even with me, I get burnt out and tired sometimes. So make sure that you are surrounding yourself with a village of people who can help more than ever. And that's what I would say. Even throughout this Christmas holiday, don't be alone. Don't be alone. Find the joy and the beauty in it. And I will close the show with this final thought as it pertains to Christmas. Christmas is a time to come together and celebrate the love that binds your family together. And I want you all to remember that, fashion dolls, as you are going off into the Christmas holidays and into the new year of 2026 and beyond. 2026 is going to be better. And I know 2025 was an emotional roller coaster for each and every one of us. We've experienced the highs and the lows. So you take the good and you take the bad. But it should help you grow along the way in 2026. And that's what I would conclude the show with. And to Eugene's point, mental health, make sure that you are protecting your peace and be gentle to yourself because you owe it to yourself. You're sacred. So take time with yourself. Self care is a must. And I was just telling my mom that I'm like, Mommy, I'm wearing too many hats. I'm juggling too many hats, hosting the show, this platform, taking care of you, making sure that my grandmother's sick, taking care of her, making sure that she's good, that she eats, she's got everything. I just worry a lot. So K Tooks giving me that phone call yesterday was a living testament of community. So reach out, pick up the phone and call someone, FaceTime. I had to just teach my mom how to FaceTime with her girlfriend, you know, and they catch up on how they're doing on their end. So my dad is even with my brother right now. So make sure that you all are finding that village in that tribe. So I want you all to remember that. So that's what I would close with. Any final thoughts that you would drop to the people headed into the new year 2025? What would you tell them?
I would just say, just stay active, stay busy. Life is going by so fast. Kind of like you said, if we are like losing our when you get older, the worst part about getting older is, having parents that are, your superheroes. They may be getting sicker, or, they may be slowing down more. So, if you have the impulse to call or talk to you, and especially your loved ones, older ones, always check on them, see how they're doing, or anybody, even a friend or whatnot. If you have the impulse to talk to them, or see how they're doing, if you're thinking about them, call them, because you never know when will be the last time. So I was just always especially around the holidays. I would just always encourage that. I know that kind of sounds a little sad, but like, yeah, I just definitely that's what's on my heart to say, and that's how I've been feeling lately. So I've been doing that for the past year. Just pick up the phone and call. I've been thinking about you, so I'm gonna pick up the phone and call.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And even when the pandemic broke out in 2020, we were figuring out ways how to keep in touch with one another.
I was
So
FaceTiming like I've never
technology,
FaceTimed so much during that time. Like we was having parties, we was having 3 and 4 ways on the FaceTime, late at night having drinks and stuff. Like, yeah, because technology is uh it's interesting. So with all this AI stuff going on, like yeah.
So you guys be mindful, be intentional, have fun, and celebrate the Christmas holidays. I know after this interview with Eugene, because I'm gonna bring Eugene back, he's coming back in February, if I'm not mistaken, for Style by Stevie for my 20th season. So you guys stay tuned. Yes, Eugene, I think you're coming back in
Well, yeah,
2026. He will be back.
I can't say no. So of
Yes,
course
I'm
I'll
gonna
come
bring
back.
you back.
Okay, I would
So you
love to come back.
guys, and I would love to have you again. So you guys stay tuned. Eugene will be back for my 20th season. It's only right. I have to bring back. So you're going to see new faces and you're going to see some familiar faces in this season. So you guys stay tuned. Eugene will be back. And what I would also say as well too is make sure that you're also finding your joy. Find something that makes you joyful. And I know what makes me joyful is fashion, is color. So yesterday I was down in the dumps, and now today I just feel perky. I feel uh, bright. I feel at ease. And I want you all to do the same as well, to find something that makes you great and be intentional about it. And that's what I would close with. And let everyone know where they can follow you, Eugene.
Okay, so on Facebook you can follow me simply at Eugene Bracy. That's Eugene. B as in boy, Racy. You can follow me on Instagram at ebracy8507. Or
All
no, it's
right.
I'm sorry, ebracy07. Oh 07.
Yes, eBracy07, and
Mhm.
mine's is style by Stevie underscore daytime, and it's pinned on my page. So make sure you guys go and check that out as well. And joining me, we have Alejandro. So make sure you guys tune in. Stay tuned for that. I'm super excited. We're now closing out this year of 2025, now going into a new chapter, 2026. So 2026 and beyond is going to be better. And I want you guys to remember that. Also, a very special thank you to my mods, my amazing colleagues and brothers. You've got Bubs the God. Make sure you guys head on to his channel and subscribe and check him out. He's well off on his way to 1,000 subscribers. So I need you guys to go on over there and subscribe and check out Bubs. You'll get the laughs, you'll get everything. And also shout outs to my brother K Tukes, who just not too long ago hit a huge milestone as well, his 13th anniversary. So congratulations to my brother K Tukes for that. Make sure you guys head on over and subscribe to his channel and hit that bell so you'll be notified when new posts and notifications are up. Style by Stevie here on YouTube. I love you all, and the replay is going to load. So for those of you who missed it, you'll be able to catch the replay as well. And that's what I will close the show with. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Talk to
All
you
right.
soon.
See you soon.
You too.